Konnichiwa, everyone. Yeah, it's your boy, Matt Diazbo, coming at you with a new album review. And today, I'm checking out one of the newest and hottest Japanese sensation. I'm thinking I'm gonna say this name wrong, but I'm gonna try my best. Atarashii Gakko with their newest album, AG Calling. Atarashii Gakko, oh my gosh, I'm really butchering that name, is a J-pop rock funk. They mix a lot of genres, but they are a girl group out from Japan, and their name roughly translates to new leaders, as this time in Japan and a lot of Eastern, well, just Asian countries are having a lot of I guess you could say a revolution in terms of their social norms and pushing back in terms of like the typical working hard and having a family kind of like lifestyle and trying to express themselves more in an individual way instead of a group collective. That is their main focal point with this music they create here. And they have four different members, all representing different like aspects of life. One's like a funkier girl, one's more like a reserved girl, but it's also really like fierce. One's the leader, and one's like another like more mild mannered girl. But they have a very unique style in terms of how they make their music, how they want to get their message out, and they also make very interesting and kind of oddball dance routines that they all choreograph and make themselves. So I'm really excited that I discovered this band. I really don't remember. I think I saw one of their videos or saw a random reel of them like a year or two ago, and then didn't realize they were like a musician group. Just I thought they were just doing funny bits, and saw that they put out this debut, and I was like, gotta check it out. Like, this band might be one of the most oddest and funniest groups I've come across in the past year for sure, or if not for a while, because you would think like, oh, the schoolgirl uniform, their dances, they'd be a bit of a gimmick and everything, a bit on like somewhat of a crutch, but they're actually making some really good music here. I was really surprised by this debut. The song variety on this album is pretty impressive because you have like songs that have like a more upbeat like gym energy sound to it, like you gotta like work out to it. It's got a high intensity feel to it, to more laid back chill 80s infused slash influenced city pop style music. And then you get some really like Godzilla like anthems that are just huge and massive. And I think one of these good examples for the variety of this album is the first song, Fly High. It's got that high energy, and it's just a great opener for the album. It kind of sets the bar and just kind of tells you where the album's gonna go, and you're gonna have a good time listening to it. So I'll play a clip for you. Don't be shy, come on, Suzuka, come on. Don't be shy, come on, Suzuka, come on. Don't be shy. はみ出しすぎなあいつは誰、自覚してないのはダメダメ、見て見ぬふりのあいつも誰、止めないのはなぜなぜ。It's so fun to listen to. I think a big factor about this album being so good is that the performers, the girls who are making this music, are actually really excited about this music. They're writing a lot of these lyrics. They're putting a lot of their feelings into these words and these dance routines. So nothing really comes off as, I would say, fake or phony. Whatever, all that their energy they're putting in here, they really want to give you a good performance and show you where they are in their lives in terms of being the new leaders of Japan, essentially, and trying to show, hey, you can be an individual, you can be wild, you can be wacky, and you can still have a good life. And lyrically, it's hard for me to find some translations, not knowing enough Japanese, but I would say the song Maji Yoroshiki Yorishuku. I'm really bad at Japanese. My Japanese friends know. It's got another high energy feel to it with that 80s influence thrown in, but you can tell by their vocal performances that they didn't phone this in. They're really about like having a good time and entertaining you. So I'll play a clip of that for you. You can tell they're about that life. With all that great energy you get from the girls, you get some really great harmonization and some really catchy hooks. Like throughout this album, like most of the songs have a really good hook that's either in English or a simple Japanese phrase that you can easily sing along to, and it gets stuck in your head. And I would say a great example is that is the song Forever Sister. The way they're singing here and the hook is just so easy to get like stuck in your head. It's quite wonderful. So here's a clip of that. Such an easy and simple hook. I will say there's like only one issue I had here. One song in particular called Essa Hoshia. It's where they kind of go a little too far with their goofy voices, because the song in the first half is really good, but in the second half they kind of get a little overzealous with their goofy talks. But then maybe it needs to be said in Japanese, like what they're saying in Japanese needs to be said in that certain way. But sonically, it does feel a little bit like a disconnect on that song in the back end. But all the other songs, their goofy voices, their energy is always like matched pretty well, I think. And outside the girls' performance here, I really think the best thing about this album is the production, because they sound so clear, crisp, their vocals are just coming in pitch perfect and everything. And it feels like they're all in the studio together singing, and they're seeing each other and they're really happy, and you can kind of they were able to bring that energy out of them and put it on record very, very well, because the production on this album is outstanding. These girls are definitely funny and have a really bright future ahead of them, because they are putting out some interesting stuff that is crossing not just the musical barriers but cultural barriers, in terms of being able to tour other parts of the world and like speak another language and bring different ideas, and people want to hear these things and want to see them, purchase their merch, and spend time with them. So these girls clearly are very, very talented at what they do, and they crafted a really good album here, and they are having a great time doing it while enjoying their youth and everything. And I think that's just a beautiful and amazing thing. And so I would say this debut from them is a good and solid 8.5 out of 10. Links down below. Tell me what you think about this album. Tell me who else I should check out. Like, subscribe, comment. You know the drill on YouTube. Until next time, guys, I'm Matt from Diazable, and like always, see you in the pit.